Hi, you're watching Flight Steinberg's YouTube channel. Today I'm going to explain all the commands that are not notes on trackers like the PicoTracker here. As you perhaps know, the notes are written into the leftmost column of your phrase view, and there are two other columns for various commands that can be used to modify sounds or send MIDI or something like that. So in this video I'm going to walk through every command and explain it with an example. And I'll also talk about tables. And if you think that's interesting, please join me for the next minutes. Here we go. Start with a new song. Press Enter once to create a new chain. Hold the Nav key and press right. Press Enter to create a new phrase, then go right again. Press Enter to create a new note, and now go right to the instrument screen. Hold Enter and press right to change to the sample instrument. Press down 3 times and double tap the Enter key. Select the AKWF folder and press Enter. Choose the first folder and press Enter, then select waveform number 53 and press Enter. Then press Navigate and left and you're back on the instrument screen. Change the loop mode to oscillator, then press Navigate and press left again. Press play and you should hear a saw wave. Press play again to stop the playback. As I said in the intro, the phase screen is divided into 3 columns. The left mode is where you put your notes in. The other 2 are reserved for control commands. Each control command you enter here refers to the note in that row only. So if I put an arpeggiator command here, this will only be active for this note and not for that note. I'll walk you through all the commands now in their order of appearance. Move the cursor into the middle column and hold the Enter key and press right to select the first command. The right part of the column contains numbers that are used to set up parameters. ARP. This will play a fast arpeggio. The numbers can be used to specify the notes to be played. The notes are relative to the root note in the left column. You can specify up to 4 notes here. CSH, drive and crush. This is a bit crusher. The first 2 numbers, which we'll call AA from now on, specify drive before the bit crusher, and the last 2 numbers, which we'll call BB from now on, specify bit depth. OO means no changes here. Delay, DLY. This will delay a note by the number of ticks specified by BB. Each row in a phrase is divided into several ticks. The number of ticks can be specified on the groove screen, which is above the phrase screen. FCT. This will animate a low-pass filter. The filter cutoff frequency will move to BB within AA ticks. If cutoff frequency wasn't specified previously, it will move downwards. FLT. This will set cutoff frequency AA and resonance BB without animating it. If you follow this command with an FCT, you can create an upwards filter sweep. FRS. This animates filter resonance to BB within AA ticks. GOF. This is a gate off command or note off command for software synthesizers. In other words, it ends a note. As PicoTracker Advanced has no software synthesizers at the moment, nothing to see here, please move along. GRV. This specifies the groove table to use. The groove table can be found above the phrase screen. Here you can set the number of ticks per row in a groove. Mix up those numbers slightly for a slightly groovy feel. HOP, or hop. For this to work, you need to create another phrase. So go back to the chain screen and move the cursor to the second row and press enter. Then hold enter and press right. Then hold navigation and press right. Now create a note right in the middle of the new phrase here. And I'm using a new instrument here so you can clearly distinguish this from the other notes. Now go back to the original phrase. Let's insert a hop command in the fourth row to tell it to hop to 08. The tracker will now skip right to the next phrase in the chain and start at 08, so you'll hear a new instrument then. As you can see here, the hop command will not work in phrase view, only in chain view or song view. So let's go there. Oh, by the way, if you like content like this, why not click the subscribe button? This is completely free, but it helps those numbers grow, and growing numbers will motivate me to make more videos of this kind. Thank you very much. RTG and IRT. These are retrigger commands. These commands will only work in tables, so let's add one of those first. So create a new instrument and go to the instrument screen. Select a short sample, then select a table in the last row. Hold navigation and press down. You now have created a table that will be triggered each time this instrument plays a note. By default, the table will play one row per tick, so let's add a groove command in the first line to slow things down a bit. Now add an RTG command. Set a speed BB and the jump value AA, and you've got some kind of delay effect going on. Try adding more retrigger commands down the line for interesting delay effects. Now try the IRT command. This will retrigger your sound but shift it by BB semitones. KIL. This will stop the note after BB ticks. LEG. This will slide the pitch by BB and AA ticks. Everything up to 80 is an upslide and everything above that is a downslide. This command will also work with MIDI instruments. LOF. This will change both the start and the end point of a sample loop by the number specified by all 4 bytes here. If you have set up a loop in a sample, you can use this to scan through the sample, like in a granular synthesizer. The following commands are meant for MIDI devices, so let's connect one of those. For example, here's the Party Studio. For this to work, you also need to create a MIDI instrument on the instrument screen. MCC. This will send a MIDI CC command AA with the value BB. For example, filter cutoff frequency here. MCH. This will send a MIDI chord. The numbers specify the distance from the root note. For example, 037C is a minor chord, while 047C is a major chord. MPC. MIDI program change. Changes the program BB in the current MIDI channel. VEL. This sets MIDI velocity. PAN. This will move the note to the panning position BB in AATX. PFT. This will fine-tune the note by BB sense. POF. Play offset. Cuts the sample into 265 chunks and jumps to chunk AA or moves by BB. PSL. Slides by BB semitones in AATX. STP. This applies to tables and stops table playback immediately. TBL. This can only be used in the phrase editor, and it will apply a table BB to the selected row. TPO. This sets the song tempo to BB. VOL. This will adjust the volume to BB with an AATX. Yep, and that's it. We're through. If you have any questions, please post them under this video. Yep, and that's it for today. Commands and tables on the PicoTracker are really any other tracker style device out there. So if you think this was a good YouTube video, please do the YouTube thing. And if you want to support what I'm doing here financially, you can make a one-time donation with the button under this video, or become channel member for permanent donations, or join my Patreon club. As always, thanks for watching, and see you again next week. Bye bye.